introduction into what's happening here. So there's three bands in this chat. Um, I'm Hardman from Diverted Disorder, and I think everyone fucking introduce yourself.
Sup, I'm Ruan from Handpicked Heathens.
My name Nathan, play for YCS.
And I'm Mike from Your Cynical Sanity.
So they play for two different bands.
It's Your Cynical Sanity and Young Chinese Society. That sounds.
I saw YCS on TikTok. I had to like join the live there and shit. And the only thing I found was Young Chinese Society when I searched YCS. So that's
At least you guys
right
can. At least you guys can abbreviate your name. I don't think we're allowed to double H's. I don't know. Bit weird. Bit weird.
No.
I don't know. I like double D's.
Yeah, I'm a fan of Double D. You know, I'm all in there.
Yeah, so guys, we're touring down to Durban, and I'm fucking happy. Fucking heaviest Durban band, definitely. Yeah, I'm fucking excited. We played with you guys once before. We've played with Handpicked Heathens quite a few times. We're good friends and stuff, and I think this is gonna be fucking lekker.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. It's going to be a sick time. This is your first time you guys playing in Durban, right? So.
This is our third time actually.
Shit, no.
Yeah, that's right. I do remember the shows you guys came to. Yeah, man, we're excited to be doing this in December and shit, and hopefully it's a fucking jaw. Hopefully you guys can handle the humidity down here because it sucks right now. But yeah, it'll still be a jaw nonetheless.
Yeah.
Even Joburg is hot at the moment. It'll be our first time touring there, and yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna handle the humidity on stage. I think that's gonna be a challenge, but
You
fucking
generally just get naked. The clothes come off as the set goes on, you know. And later on, there's three naked bands just running around, having a good
sounds
time.
like a party to me.
It's a party.
Fucking sounds like a party. So this is actually interesting. You guys being a Durban band, there's also the first time you guys are playing Mad Hatter.
In Toti. I never expected that, to be honest, especially for metal. But yeah, it seems to be like venues are popping up around here a lot more. We've heard some stuff from Roth about new venues and things happening next year as well. So it's looking up compared to before or around COVID anyway. So yeah, we're very stoked about that. Hopefully we have lots of shows here next year. Yeah.
Well, I also think the Wacken battle has a lot to do with the rise in metal. I mean, Handpicked Heathens, how we met Handpicked Heathens, how Diverted met Handpicked Heathens, is we were both using our sort of hometown venue, Rumors Lounge, to prep for our heats, and we basically like rocked up at the same time, and they were like, okay, shit, we need to set our shit. And we use very similar. We both have like a digital setup on stage, which is a fuck up. Don't do
It's a
that
fuck
shit.
up, dude. It's a oh my god.
But yeah, we sort of Halgard, who's also touring down with us, we're bringing a sound engineer. Is actually he helped us sort everything out. So fucking it was quite a cool.
Sick, man. Yeah, I believe I could be mistaken. I believe we're gonna see him tomorrow night. Probably meet him actually. I can't recall if we worked with him before, but I think he's coming down with Lower Hollow tomorrow as well.
Okay.
Sick.
Yeah.
Sick.
He's definitely one of my favorites, and he's also we've been walking quite a long road with Helgard. When 2022, when we played our first show at Rumors, he was the very first sound engineer to ever mix us, and he sort of just has a feeling for what we should sound like. And I don't know. I've played in Durban, and I know you've got Matt, who is fucking brilliant, but I don't know, Durban fucking PA systems doesn't like Diverted Disorder. Like
That's not good news for us, bro. If you say that, that's not good news for us. Fuck.
I don't know if you guys heard what happened at Westville. We like fucking all the bands played, and we were just about to go on. I think Truth Decade played before us. I don't remember, and it started raining, but like heavily, and the fucking roof collapsed,
Oh no.
and it pissed down on the PA system,
Oh.
and then. Like, we didn't know what to fucking do. Like, we came all the way to Durban. We're going to play a show, and now everything's fucked. And we, like, had this, like, kind of jam where we just, like, fucking hyping people up. And then Matt came to me, he's like, bro, you're going old school. No fancy shit. You've got amps and 2 mics. That's it. And that was one of my favorite shows. It was fucking lekker.
Sick, man. Yeah.
Those are often the best shows, though. Ones that all fuck up and all hell breaks loose, and then everyone has the most fun.
Yeah, dude, when we played Sovarbar, I think. So we had a problem with the click. Our click sound was, I don't know. I think it was maybe like too high pitched or something. As soon as they turned it on, it fucking disappeared, bro. And that's bad when you have backing track that's always on time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was a struggle, but it was also a sick show, actually. Minus the fact that we couldn't hear the click, but
Yeah, absolutely. That's always a scary moment, actually. I guess that's testing your true skills at that point, if you guys really know the songs and the timings.
And we're cock. If the click disappears, we're dead.
No.
Just start throwing us with fucking beers. Fucking get it over with. We're done. Shit's going.
No, I feel like we're in a similar boat. If we lose a click during a show, I think the speed is just going to be like unbearable. We're not going to be able to keep up with Bryn. I'm sure he'll just have like a moment and just go way faster than we could have imagined. So yeah, we'll struggle.
I can't remember. I think it was also one of our like early shows before we used click. I don't know. Our drummer maybe had a cocaine spree or some shit because he just went like fucking 240. Fucking went all set 240, and we were like trying to keep up. Like, bro, you're too fast, and he was like, "Fuck all of you."
Yeah, keep up.
When the click disappears, the drummer is the click, bro.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Your fate is in his hands.
Yeah. There's a
Very
lot of
much
trust
so.
going into the drummer there.
Yeah, our drummer cut his hair, and I kind of feel like he lost his power. So we'll see.
Is it short, bro?
Yeah, the guy rocked
I
up.
can't-
I'm
I
like,
can't
who the fuck
imagine
is this
that.
guy in my yard?
I can't
Like, 'cause
even
his hair
imagine
was
that.
like-
Oh my God.
Long and fucking. I'm like,
Long.
what the fuck? I've been pissed. Almost kicked him out of the band.
Yeah. Nate has been giving me shit about having haircuts and shit as well. He's been saying it's time to grow long again. I used to have it fucked long, like down to here, and I got over it. So now we're saying the same thing. We don't have the metal power anymore because no one has long hair. We've got one guy and Nate's growing it. You can go ahead.
Yeah, we both used to have long hair and we both cut it. It's hot, fuck it. But we literally, well, at least myself, I started unlearning the guitar as my hair was being cut shorter and shorter. There's something about it. So I was like, fuck, just instantly, let's regrow that shit.
Do this, bro.
Yeah. Grand
helps.
beard. Yeah, at least I got a bit of the beard happening to keep me going, keep me shredding. But until my hair grows long, the solos are gonna be subpar. I'm sorry, man. It's just the way it is. How it works.
I don't know. It doesn't matter how long or short my hair is. I'm always cock.
At least I'm a bassist, so nobody fucking hears what I do anyway, so it's fine.
I'm also quite a brutal vocalist, doing that fucking guttural.
Yeah, dude, I need to perfect it, but I think I'm on the right track. So I'm not anywhere near what the fuck Harry is doing these days, bro. What? You guys will see. He's making some strange fucking noises that I've never heard in my life. So I'm amped. I'm amped.
So,
Good to hear. We just started for new shirts and yeah.
So, in the spirit of this, I sort of on the little podcast thing I do, I play games with people, and I thought, just to make it fun, I someone pulled up one of the previous games that we have played. It's called Is It a Band? So I give you fucking ridiculous band names, and you guys guess, is it a fucking band? Sorry, I swear a lot, by the way.
Yeah, that's cool. That's
Fucking sick,
yeah,
Bree.
that's the norm.
Fucking A, man. Gonna have to do a lot of editing on this.
Is it a band? So the first one is a weird one. It's Screaming Walrus. Is it a band?
That sounds like a band to me. I'm gonna say yes.
It's silly enough to be a band. I'll
It's
say yes.
silly and like I don't know. Yeah, I think so. It's got a nice like fucking Gojira feel to it, bro.
It's not a band.
Ah,
Should be.
It should be.
Well, there's our side project
Yeah.
sorted.
100%. We can. How does a walrus sound?
Gojira will know, bro.
It's maybe a new metal style for vocals. Like,
Yeah.
fuck, I must Google this. How does a walrus sound? Satanic Dacha Orgy. Is it a band?
Definitely a band.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
no,
maybe we
fuck
know
it.
them, yeah.
Of course we know them, yeah.
Yeah, that's a. So this is more designed for. This was an Argentinian band, so they wouldn't know Satanic Dacha Orgy. But obviously, we're all South African. We know them. Number 3 is Venomous Taco. Is it a band?
Sounds like a South Park character.
Yeah. See, now I want to say no because it sounds ridiculous.
Yeah,
But then
nice.
if I say
Yeah,
no, it's
my
probably a
head's
fucking
fucked
band.
with. Solidly
Yeah.
fucked with. No, my vote is no.
I'm gonna say no as well.
This is the one that's yes, though.
Yeah.
No.
It's not a band.
Yeah.
Thank fuck for that, dude.
So number 4 is Thunderous Stampede. Is it a band?
That one's vague.
No, mine was no. Thunderous Stampede. Nah.
I don't think so either.
I'll say yeah.
It's not a band.
That's not a band. Okay.
So number 5, Anal Cunt.
I mean, again, we know a lot of bands that have names like this.
Anal
Yes.
Lefty,
Yeah.
anal cunts. Makes sense.
I'd say
I
yes,
vote
bro.
yes. Yeah.
How about you?
I don't, yeah.
Yeah, it is. I think it's a Japanese grindcore band. So
But
Anal Cunt
I
is
think
a
that
Sounds right, yeah.
fitting.
Diarrhea Planet.
I hope it's a band, dude. I hope it's a fucking band.
Yeah,
That's an
so
awesome
too.
name, dude. I'm gonna say yes.
Diarrhea Planet.
Yeah, it's a grindcore band from the US.
It's
Okay.
like a Metalocalypse vibe, like Planet Fist vibe, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, Planet Pierce.
Dogs Die in Hot Cars. Is it a band?
They're brutal. But no, I don't think it's one.
Nah, yeah, also no.
Don't think so.
It's an indie band from the US. They're actually from California. So it's-
Okay. Spreading
Weird.
awareness one way or another.
Shark Rebellion. Is it a band?
Shark Rebellion or Shark?
Shark.
Shark Rebellion.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll go yes as well.
It's not a band.
Could it be like a Mastodon
Fucking
spin-off
get
or
this shit,
something?
yeah.
Yeah, shit.
Plague Goat.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna say yeah as well.
Yeah, it's not a band.
We're getting gotcha.
And then the last one, Butthole Surfers.
Oh, I
Is it
know
a
them
band?
very fucking well. Yeah, that's a great band, solid band. That was like my teenage years, my high school.
That's some story you've got there.
No, well, hey, hang on. Don't take this out of context.
Flip that shit.
What?
Yeah, so it's a stupid game, but it's quite fun. It's interesting to see what fucking random. So there's two types of bands that have fucking ridiculous names. It's either fucking indie bands or grindcore bands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like the thing.
Yeah. They get worse and worse. I feel like they hear about one of these, like Diarrhea Planet. And they're like,
That's the one, boys.
we gotta top this. We gotta do something more hectic than that every time. So it's crazy.
Wait, was Diarrhea Planet real or not?
Fuck, I can't remember.
Oh,
I think it
fucking
was
check 'em
real.
out if they are, huh?
Let me just double check here.
With a name like that, I hope so, because I fucking love that.
Diarrhea Planet is a real band.
Yeah.
It is. Let's put them on the listen for later.
But I had what, Bathtub Shitters. That's a real band.
Definitely be listening to that.
So where does Handpicked Heathens come from?
Harry has the whole story, but mainly they basically had a heathens Christmas is what they called it. So the day after Christmas, all the homies would come and just get fucked up, severely fucked up. And Harry once said that was like his hand-picked heathens, like his heathens. And yeah, that was one of the contenders for band name. And some of the others were really cool as well. My vote was for ECC, Existential Crisis Crew, which I still think is a fucking
That's
sick
cool.
because we live in a permanent state of fucking existential crisis, dude. Like it never stops. So yeah, it originated there, and that one got the most votes, and ever since then, that was the name.
And you guys
Like-
from Your Cynical Sanity?
Fuck, bro, we've been around for a long time. Like, I thought of this name when I was like in high school 15 years ago. So, the whole premise of the name and shit is to be based around only the negative in the world. Like your pessimistic side. That's what Your Cynical Sanity is, just looking at only the bad and stuff. Lyrically, it's like that a lot. It's just focusing on like full on negative in an art form, though, not so much the real life, because we a bunch of idiots that laugh and like are happy people all the time. But yeah, full contrast to the music.
Mm. Oh, that's fucking insane. Yeah, it's cool.
And you, bro, Diverted Disorder about.
Just no comments.
Right.
Next. No, I'm joking. So it's a very, I hate that question actually, even though I asked the first question. Uh, it's a very difficult thing for me to explain, but it's a concept so it's an event that's triggered by another event. So something happened and it caused catastrophe in another event. So it's like it's a concept idea. So I'm very weird. I think about like a different concepts all the time, and like um I was speaking to my sister. My sister is like psychologist type of person. I'm not 100% sure what she does, and I was talking about people the other day. But it's all about concepts and like how certain people have like, I want to say like a negative approach to life, but it's not necessarily you know, they're not planning to do it like that. It's just that's how they program. And diverted disorder is very much one of those concepts. It's a disaster that occurs from another event that happened. So something was put into motion for something else to happen, and then it triggered something out, a complete different event to turn into disaster. And that's diverted disorder. And it's our music is very, so we're metal, we're not the heaviest band, we're like metal core, I guess. And the whole idea is my concept when I started the band is to convince people that metal is not that bad. It's metal's got that whole fucking Satan and let's burn the church and fucking raise hell and whatever. But so my idea is more to convince non-metal heads that, like, hey, try this. This is pretty fucking good, man. Take a bite. You'll like it.
You guys do a good
Yeah.
job of that, though. Like with your events, I've been obviously following you guys since we met, and the type of events you guys host here locally, like in Joburg, always like mixed genre and stuff. I like that. Like gets people from different like vibes to come check it out at least, you know, and that's sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we try. It's weird. Like we've played events where we like played with Spookvolf, and we did two SAE events where like literally the artist that performed just before us was like a rapper, and I'm talking about like fucking gangster rap, like
Mm.
hardcore
That's
rapping, and it was weird. It's weird following that, but because metal, and I'm not saying we have high energy because different metal genres have different energy, but metal have has fucking energy. So once you put that after a rapper or a rocker or a whatever, the people tend to go like, okay, this is fun. You know, people are moving, shit's happening. You also get the worm standing right here going near Satan.
always,
Yeah.
always, bro, always.
Yeah. That's who we play for. We wait for those people just so that we like. There's a lot of times we play shows. We've had similar shows where we're on the bill, but they put us at the end on purpose because we know shit's gonna change as soon as we get on stage. Most of the time. Not long ago, we played a show with Wawa Baby from Durban. They're a great band. Fuck them, like an amazing fucking band. They do a lot of like Red Hot Chili Peppers covers and things like that, and then pretty much in the same vein for their originals and things, you know. And they like pulled in quite a big crowd, and everything was going really well. And then we were on after them, and I was like, I had said to the crowd, I'm sorry if we're about to kill your happy vibes here, but we like are literally about to fucking get angry and shit.
Yeah.
You know? So
You're mad.
but nonetheless, like a lot of people were enjoying it. Like you say, they can see the energy. You see the mosh pit and shit, and people are like, "This is not angry violence. This is people just having a lot of fun, and you know, it's energetic and shit." And yeah, it ended up being not what I expected. But back in the day, we've definitely had the tunnies, and even just people that were not expecting metal to be playing, like kind of giving us the eyes and running outside.
Yeah. Exactly. It's like taking a teaspoon and going, just taste this. I think Handpicked Heathens is really good at social media. When I check like what they do and stuff, I myself I feel a little bit demotivated at the moment. But how do you guys fucking handle the whole social media thing?
Well, on our side, I fucking do everything. No one else in this band wants to do anything. So, uh, no, it's just a. I mean, we definitely out there looking and seeing what, especially bands that are out there and big and seeing what they kind of do. I think they actually have like a privilege of not needing to reach out and do fucking content and dances and like stupid shit and like it's a nice thing about the older bands that have made it already where they don't really have to rely on making content and shit like that. But for the most part, we all like looking at reference and we trying to see what we need to do. As you said, we under this or under the same dome now of like how we need to be, how we need to look successful at least, before they even hear the music and shit.
Mm.
Yeah.
So there's a band, and Ron would know them, which I think is they're fucking just so good at fucking making silly videos and shit. Because I feel so fucking awkward, man. But anyway, they're called
Same.
Walk Skies.
Go
Yes,
play
those
the Rock and Eat with them, bro.
Sick.
yo, they are so good at social media. Like
Yeah.
fuck, they're a good band as well. Like
Mm.
Marcel, yes, fuck.
Yeah.
But even Nathan, even fuck, like, how do you guys fucking play so fast?
Yeah. Oh, bro.
Drug.
You-
Lots and lots. I play a lot. If we play forever, we just I don't know. We like to go fast. You ain't first, you're last.
Yeah.
That whole thing there.
Yeah, it's definitely on a like doesn't happen overnight kind of thing. I mean, I don't know if you guys know this, but we've been through like 15 people in this band over 12 years. So a lot of people
Dang.
have come and gone and stuff, and a lot of people have sort of struggled to hit that mark of what we want to be versus what we're able to be. Nate was a hot shit back in the day when like he left high school and went to Turkey and played music, so we didn't see him and he was never around. It's too cool to hang out in the scene and shit. And then, now that now that he's old and shit, I came and found him and said, bro, it's time. Like, come play for our band. We're surviving after all this fucking long because, like, I swear to God, we're like one of the oldest bands left in Durban. Most of them have ended after, I don't know, I'm going to say like 5 or 6 years maximum. Their bands either break up and they move all over the place and go to Escape Town or leave the country.
Cape Town.
Yeah. But yeah, like, it's definitely a level of like, this didn't happen from the get-go. It's just been a work in progress for like 12 years. The whole time of being a band, we've slowly progressed to where we are now.
And it's hard work. It's honestly it's hard work, and I
Yeah.
think keeping going that long because I daily find myself thinking, is this fucking worth it? Where I think, and it's a natural feeling. It's not that I have
Yeah,
any
absolutely, bro. I think we've all felt like that before. Like, someone's asked me before about, like giving up and shit. And it's a fucking devastating thought, honestly, at this point now to like give up and quit would suck. Like, you leaving so much behind, but that's not to say that there haven't been moments where like, you know what, fuck this. Like it's just too crazy. You crave the success and sometimes things don't go your way and, like shit happens. But at the end of the day, it's such a great feeling. I mean, for me personally, like I'll go out on Saturday night and get fucked up and then have band practice. We usually practice when we have shows coming up. We'll play on like Sunday morning. And to go have a cymbal get smashed in my ear seems to be like the best fucking recovery for me. I feel really good during and after band practice and then obviously crash immediately after that. But it's, it's something that I like really look forward to no matter the circumstance. It's always good.
Just want to touch base on that as well, what you said. I had the same experience, I was in the metal scene since 2014, and I used to play in a death metal band. And things just built up. Like, we were playing a lot, so things just built up, and there was tension and fucking drama and shit. And I decided, what, it's not worth it. I'm just gonna leave, which broke my heart. And couple of years out, it's like, no, fuck this. I need to get back in. I need to just do it again. Because like nothing, for me personally, it's like this fucking fire inside you that needs to be fed. And like,
yeah,
this is what we do to feed it. This is how we let loose and just like show the world who we are essentially through music. Kind of sick.
Yeah. Yeah, it's impossible to give it up, man. To this day, it's like I think I would last maybe 2 days. And most recently, we had a guitarist leave us. And at that point, we all took like a month off, I think. And it was like a well-deserved month as well, because it seems like whenever someone joins our band, it's like 2 weeks, learn fucking or the whole set, and we're playing a show, like get your ass ready and get in gear. And it's been like that for shit, man. I want to say like a year and a half. It's been like that. We've been under a lot of pressure, a lot. But when we took that month off, I thought like I'm probably gonna want way more than a month. But after that month was done, I was like, okay, I'm ready. Let's go back. Let's grind again. Let's do this. So
Like
it's really something I
same
would
year.
do. Yeah.
Like we haven't played a show in fucking quite a long time. I think the last show we played now was in August, if I'm not mistaken.
wow.
Yes, in August. And it fucking sucks, man. I just want to go. I want to go play. I want to do a show, but yeah, it's gonna have to wait for the tour. So
Yeah, we pumped, bro. We ready for this?
Yeah, I think we're gonna have a Joel.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, it's gonna be insane. But there's two sides of that because we were gigging. Fuck. Like we were gigging twice a week at one point.
sure.
And like, that's not nice.
Yeah,
That is so
I know,
dumb.
bro. Me and Nate look at like Boldinia's like their gig lineup and shit, and when they're going overseas, and those are playing like back to back for like 30 days straight and shit. And like, as much as that sounds like an amazing experience, I'm also like, fuck, these guys must be tired, bro. Holy shit, they must be exhausting, But
Vocalist.
yeah, dude, I can't
And
imagine.
guys, let's be real. We're not 21 anymore. It's not fucking easy anymore to do shit like that, bro.
Heavy night outs and some gigging, we saw the next day, man. I'm feeling sorry for myself until at least 2 p.m.
Oh, definitely. Don't expect me to even answer you. Like, if you're gonna call me, no, it's not happening.
But even doing like because we're not, it's gonna be tense. Because I mean, all three bands here are playing 3 shows back to back.
Yeah, dude.
So it's
We've
Friday,
been
Saturday,
pushed into
Sunday.
a fourth one as well in the middle of that. Damn, it's
Yeah,
gonna be
you
a busy
guys, yeah,
weekend
it's
for all of
another
us.
thing. So, like, that's fucking insane. Especially,
Yeah.
and I'm coming back to vocalists, and like we have 3 vocalists here as well, going
Yeah.
for like 3 shows. That's fucking tough.
Yeah.
And I'm a bit
some hectic
drinking
shit,
too,
man.
boy, so
Yeah, I mean, it said to Mark the other day, like, how are we gonna survive this? Because I don't go to play metal and not drink, you know.
same.
But like, we're gonna be doing a lot of that. So I think we're just gonna have to fucking man up, jump into the
Yeah.
ocean, freshen up, fucking let's go, get ready, pack up, and move to the next show.
That day of reconciliation, the 16th, yo. That day of
I'm
I-
taking off work. I'm not going.
Dude, we have to drive back home. We have to
Oh my
drive back
God.
Oh
home.
fuck, you guys are about to Joburg. Oh, best wishes.
yeah.
We're
Damn.
also driving back the 16th. That's gonna be a cock trip.
Yeah.
Dude,
Okay,
it's
so
gonna
not
be
gonna
one
be
of those
stuck.
road trips that are completely fucking silent. 6 hours, nobody's talking. Fuck
Yeah,
them, just
100%.
get home.
That's what's gonna
Yeah.
happen.
Sounds like a good idea, though. I think the silence will be great, man. Get all your thinking done and recuperate all the drinking.
But I'm very excited for the content day that we're doing. That's for everyone watching. This is it's a sort of like an open day type of thing. So the bands are going to be performing in a studio, and then fans and friends are welcome to come have a drink with us, and it's going to be live streamed, and it's going to be fucking cool. We did it once with I'm going to sound cock, but I don't remember the bands, but Durban bands. And it worked out so well because you connect on a different level with people, you know? Like there was one point after all the bands played their set, all the different musicians went into the studio and like a fucking new band formed. Because like we had the bassist from Sons of Shem in the studio, we had our drummer, and there was another guitarist. So it was like complete fucking madness, but it was just fucking insane. But this time we're opening it to the public. So people can come and hang out with the bands and fucking chill in the studio with the bands. And if you play, you come play with the bands. You fucking we're gonna play sets. Like it's gonna be like a full-on set. We're gonna do our thing. But it's also a very social thing. It's just to connect with people. Which I love. Handpicked Heathens is one of the only bands I've ever met that always wants to open. They get fucked up.
It's not just that, dude. The setup is also just so difficult, like you would know, with all the fucking electronics and everything happening. It's just easier to do it first and get that
Yeah.
done. Sometimes the setup is a fuck up, and then you're playing in the middle, but now you're taking like fucking 45 minutes to set up. That doesn't look good. So opening is just easier sometimes. But yeah, we'll see. I think we're getting better at it. Every single gig, getting better at like just setting up, doing it faster and faster. But I mean, we only started gigging this year at the Wacken Metal Battle, so that was our first gig at that heat. So
That was the first show.
Yeah.
That's
that was
good.
the
That's
first
when we
show.
met you guys as well. Yeah. That was
Second
Nice.
show
That was a good
we
set.
opened the finals, and that yes,
Yeah.
that's where we met you
Oh
guys.
yes, yeah, yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
in Joburg, yeah. Oh,
That
sorry,
was the second.
Tonnage, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a good one. That was cool to see. Like especially for us when we come up to Joburg, it feels like there's new bands all the time. It's very stagnant around here. When there's new bands in Durban, it's neither here nor there. But it's always a joy for us to come play in Joburg and shit and be a part of that because it's cool that everything's really thriving up there. You know, especially scene wise and like starting new bands and things. So yeah.
But the Durbanites, I love Durbanites. Like one of my all-time favorite shows, we played Robson's Breweries,
Yeah.
and the show was not doing very well at the beginning of the show. There weren't very many people. There were probably like 10 people, but there were a lot of bands on the lineup. I think it was 6 or 7 bands on the lineup. and I think it was Thorns of Ivory was definitely playing, and Truth Decade was definitely playing. So Truth Decade played just before us. When they came on, the crowd started coming into the door, and then it started looking better. By the time we played, that place was basically packed, and it's such a small venue, so
Yeah.
it's nice and comfortable. But I remember we started, I think it was Ambitions, when we started the songs. I'm like, we are Diverted Disorder. We're gonna have a great time with you guys, and people started moshing. I'm like, why we haven't stopped playing yet, bro? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like that's happening in the scene now, and that's very cool to me. Like when I was in the scene back in the day, like elitism and all those things that you mentioned
Mm.
were abundant, and it was a bit of a fuck up because no
Yeah.
one wanted to promote each other. Everyone just wanted to one up one another, and it just got really fucking sad at some point.
Yeah, I
But
agree
now
with that, man.
these days I see that like bands are uplifting each other and like promoting each other, and that's so cool, man. I'm so happy to see that because like I think it's really needed, and also the scene is growing, so that also helps to further that mission.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Durban tour happening
get it.
2 fucking
Yeah.
weeks away. Your Cynical Sanity, Handpicked Heathens, Diverted Disorder, and Limp Bizkit Tribute with Roth and the guys in Durban Rock City and Hardman Productions. This is gonna be fucking sick.